So on today's menu, guys, we are going to be having smothered pork chops, well, baked smothered pork chops, and rice and broccoli. So I started out by cleaning the pork chops really good. I sprayed my pan with Pam cooking spray, and then I seasoned my pork chops with the seasoned salt, Supreme Tradition from Aldi's, and I'm gonna pop those in the oven at 350 degrees and let them cook about 20 to 25 minutes. Check them just to make sure they're still tender, and then let them cook maybe another 5 to 10 minutes, and then I will pour my cream of mushroom soup, which I'm using as a gravy, on top of the chops and let them simmer a little bit longer in the oven. Prepare the rice and the broccoli, and then I will plate up. So the chops are all done. I flipped them over and I tested a little piece. They are done completely. I'm going to add the cream of mushroom soup and let them simmer back into the oven. Now the soup does call for 1 can of water, but because I want it to be kind of thick like gravy, I decided to just add a half a can actually of water, and I'm gonna pre-mix it with the water before I actually pour it over, and you can see it's sort of thick, and that's how I want it to simmer over the chops. So now, after spreading the cream of mushroom soup over the pork chops, I'm gonna stick them back in the oven for about maybe 10 to 15 minutes just to actually warm the soup gravy mix, and I am gonna cover that. Now there was some liquid left in the pan. I poured out all of that liquid, which was about a half a cup, a little more over that. I just set that to the side in case I need to reuse it to thin out some of the gravy. So I'm gonna pop this right back in the oven. So guys, instead of going with broccoli, I decided to go with these Birds Eye Steam Fresh cut green beans, and I'm actually gonna cook them on the stove. So I took the leftover juices from the pork chops, added them in the pot with a little bit of seasoning, and then I'm just going to add my green beans in, and that should actually be enough. I'm gonna keep the little bit that's left for a stir-fry dish that I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to let those mix in with the juices, and I'm cooking them on a low simmer. And this pot does have like a steam port hold right there, so that's perfect. So I'll be back. So here's the final dish, all nicely and plated. I have the rice here with some of the mushroom soup on top that I'm using as a gravy. Here are the smothered pork chops and my green beans, which are so delicious. So using the leftover juice from the pork chops in the pan really seasoned the vegetables really good. So this is it, and I am about to dig in. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to come back in 2 weeks and see what I'm cooking up in the kitchen then. And as always, I hope to see you in the next video. Smooches.